viewers, good evening and welcome to Using CV. Let's take a look at this question. Alright, this question is simply based on percentage composition. Okay, the question reads, what is the percentage composition of sulfur in sulfur 4 oxide? The formula for sulfur 4 oxide is XO2. Okay, bracket open, the atomic mass of sulfur is 32 and that of oxygen is 16. That of oxygen is 16. Okay, this question is very simple. Very simple. If you have problem on how to find percentage composition of any element in a compound, please just come close. It's very simple. Okay, if you are given a problem like this, it follows this way. Let's say solution. I am going to give you the expression you are going to use in order to find the percentage composition of any element in a compound. Okay, we say percentage of element is equal to mass of element, so mass of that element all over molar mass. I will use Mn to represent molar mass, all over molar mass of compound, and then multiply by 100. So for you to determine the percentage composition of any element in any compound, we say we take the mass of that element in that compound, divide it by the molar mass of that compound, and then multiply by 100. And then we multiply it by 100. Okay, come close. Let us solve this very simple question in a very fast way. So first, since we have mass divided by molar mass, and then we multiply by 100, but from our question, we were not given molar mass, but we have idea on how to find molar mass. What we need to do first is to find the molar mass of that compound. Molar mass of SO2. Remember, SO2 there will have sulfur and oxygen. So the mass of sulfur given there is 32. So mass of sulfur is 32. Then mass of one atom of oxygen is given to be 16. Remember, there are 2 atoms of oxygen that make up sulfur 4 oxide. So we multiply this one by 2. Okay, so we are going to have 32 plus 32, which makes it 64 gram per mole. 64 gram per mole. We have finished just the first step. Okay, so now that we have determined our molar mass, we will now apply our expression here, which says that percentage of sulfur. Now, percentage of sulfur is equal to mass of sulfur. What is the mass of sulfur from our equation here? The mass was given, which is the atomic mass, is 32. And then what is the molar mass? The molar mass of SO2, we calculated it to be 64. 64, and I say we should multiply it by 100. By the time we multiply 32 is the half of 64. So if we multiply we divide 32 by 64 and multiply by 100, we are going to obtain 50%. So our answer is going to be 50%. Our answer is going to be 50%. Sorry, let me put it this way so that it will be clearly seen. So we are going to obtain 50%. So that means that the percentage of sulfur, or the contribution, yes, the contribution of sulfur in SO2, otherwise called sulfur 4 oxide, is 50%. Now, this is very simple. If somebody asks you what is the percentage of the remaining element, which is oxygen, there is no need of you going about calculating again. What you just simply do, the percentage of oxygen in this case now is going to be 100 minus 50, which of course should give us 50%. Which of course should give you 50%. If you have learned anything from this video, please do well to give it a like, comment, and share. Thank you, and bye for now.